Nature is something to be admired and enjoyed, but it is also something to be feared and respected. Wild Hearts is an upcoming game where this duality is boldly transposed. Its narrative is deeply rooted in Japanese folklore, so before you start playing, it's probably a good idea to familiarize yourself with some of the fundamentals. If you want to survive in the brutal world of Wild Hearts, you're going to need to become an expert hunter. Of course, this is much easier said than done, especially seeing that the prey you're stalking isn't exactly standard, and whether you like it or not, you're not going to be able to do it all alone. So, join me now as we take a closer look at the magical world of Azuma and find out more about Wild Hearts. To begin, unlike many games, Wild Hearts seems to wear its heart on its sleeve. And by that I mean that there's already quite a bit of information about the game's characters, monsters, and overall story. Based largely on feudal Japan, Wild Hearts is set in the fictional world of Azuma. Within Azuma are 4 primary regions: Fuyufusagi Fort, Harugasumi-Way, Natsukodachi Isle, and Akekure Canyon. Now, as you might have guessed, each region is unique owing to the fact that the seasons are different in each one of them. Fuyufusagi Fort is winter, Harugasumi-Way is spring, Natsukodachi Isle is summer, and Akekure Canyon fall. As such, the various flora and fauna that you'll encounter in these regions will be specifically adapted to their surroundings. And this brings me to my next point, which is essentially the main focus of Wild Hearts: the giant, powerful Kemono. So from what I understand, Azuma was once prosperous and peaceful, but for some reason the Kemono, giant nature-infused beasts, became hostile and began rampaging across the world. It therefore falls to you as a skilled hunter to work alongside the people of Minato to hunt down and kill these mad titans. Now, you're free to play Wild Hearts on your own and even try to take down the deadliest prey single-handedly. But if you want to make the task a little easier, it's advisable to work with other players to ensure that the hunt is successful. That's right, you can co-op Wild Hearts if you so desire, as the game supports up to 3 players at a time. That means you can coordinate a hunt along with 2 other players, be they friends or total strangers. And judging by the sheer size of some of the Kemono, you're going to need all the help you can get. As for the Kemono themselves, there's already a pretty extensive list of them on the game's official site. So I don't know if this is a complete list per se, but here are 10 of the beasts that you'll encounter in the game. First up is the Golden Tempest, a saber-toothed tiger-like Kemono with spines growing all over its body. Then there's the Ragetail, a giant aquatic rat with glowing red eyes. The Sap Scourge appears to have something akin to antlers protruding from its head and has a body covered in sacs filled with sap. The King Tusk is a huge boar with a mouth filled with razor-sharp teeth. The Lavaback is an enraged ape that I guess spits or throws hot molten magma. Then there's the Deathstalker, which is a terrifying icy wolf-like Kemono. The Amaterasu is a flying Kemono that strongly resembles an eagle. The Gold Shard looks like a giant, vicious porcupine. The Flying Spine Glider is one of the smallest Kemono in Wild Hearts and seems to be based on a squirrel. And last but certainly not least is the absolutely colossal Earthbreaker. This fabled monolithic Kemono is pretty much what would happen if a mountain was also a bear. It's this last great beast that I'm pretty sure you're going to need at least a little help to defeat. Now, any good hunter knows that you need the right tools to get the job done. In Wild Hearts, the key to taking down the Kemono is the Karakuri. By employing this ancient technology, you'll be able to harness the power of nature and defeat your foes. So Karakuri serve several different purposes. For one, they can be used as weapons, but they can also be used to set traps, train, and even travel from one place to another. There's a bunch of different Karakuri, so I'm not going to list all of them, but among them are the Pounder, Starbomb, Repeater Crossbow, Roller, and Celestial Cannon. Naturally, as you progress through the game and defeat Kemono, you'll gain access to more powerful and varied Karakuri. This in turn will allow you to hunt more formidable prey and so on and so forth. As for weapons that you'll be able to personally wield, you'll be glad to know that there's quite the selection. Clawblades, katanas, cannons, and mauls are just a few of the weapons that you'll be able to wield in Wild Hearts. Armor will also play an important role in ensuring your survival, but believe it or not, this is one of the few features that hasn't been revealed as yet. More information about armor in Wild Hearts should be available once the game officially launches. One final detail you should take note of is the various villages that you'll interact with in and around Minato. These brave and colorful characters will help you along your journey in different ways. For example, Natsume is the village blacksmith and will help you upgrade your weapons and armor, while Tamakazura is the proprietor of Minato's bathhouse. You'll go directly to this location to take healing baths or receive helpful boosts. All in all, Wild Hearts is said to be a formidable game and one that will be able to stand up against its rival, Monster Hunter. Wild Hearts will officially release on February 16th, 2023 and will be available on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. So, do you plan to play Wild Hearts when it comes out? And which Kemono is your favorite? Let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel so I can keep bringing you hot content on a regular basis. That's pretty much it for now. From me and the hunters here at Metasquad, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Later!